What we are proud of is actually the way that we raise the pigs. We follow all Danish regulation or European regulation. From they are born to they are delivered to the slaughterhouse. So it is the product we made we are pretty proud of. And already now, even we don't use our brand, we also get benefit for the quality. They are more equal when they go to the slaughterhouse compared to other producers in China. They have more lean meat, which also give a good benefit. I've been working with AgriSys since 2009. In quite a bit of ways we think in the same way about how to manage loose sows and also how to start that correct from gilts.
You can say that the way we add value is that we help making layouts. We are interacting in discussions with the companies, and as we example have the ESF in China, we have been in from all the beginning to the end with making layouts, discussing solutions, how to divide the feed and make different feed types even in the fast distance, and then make it functional, and also discussing the logistic. So we are going into all these details with the farmers. We enhance the manufacturer's efficiency and animal welfare. That's our mission.
For the gestation house, we are using electronic sow feeding from Nedap, where we have the open house dynamic groups with 200 in. We have 32 stables with 4 stations in each. It's easy to train because you don't have to do anything, the animals handle it by themselves. The whole idea from the pre-training to the training to electronic sow feeding to the compact feeder is you as a laborer, the staff, doesn't have to do anything around the feeding. It's automatically, the sows finding out by themselves, so it's easy.
I've been working with this kind of production since 2001, and in my opinion it's the only right way to have pregnant sows. You can manage the feed pretty well, but you can also manage daily checking of the animals is a lot easier when you have them in groups compared to have them single. So in my opinion, it's easier to deal with the sows in this system here, and you can control feed well. We save totally around 75 kilo of feed in gestation period, because you can more control it per sow, and that's also quite a bit of money.
We have chosen open house to have better animal welfare. We have dynamic groups and teams, and we have 200 in each. We have chosen to have ESF because at that point we can make individual adjustment for the sows, and therefore have more equal performance of all sows and better body conditions, which is a huge advantage for cost controls. About the electronic sow feed, the dynamic groups, the layout, we have chosen the design to make it better animal welfare, more quiet and stable, for that the animal feeling more comfortable and therefore can perform better. A huge benefit with the Nedap equipment is that we can give the right feed at the right time, therefore have higher efficiency and lower waste. They get an ID responder in. We have information about them, we can manage them, therefore have a very individual management of the sows, even if we have many of them. Can scan a sow, we see who is there to see body condition, relocate practical, easy staff to handle all information from the scanners getting synchronized with our management program.
Our experience with the automatic feeding system in the Farrowing gives us more benefit than we even expected. It's easy to control. We can see that the weaning weight is more than we expected. I will imagine that we are nearly about 0.75 kilo more per piglet. compared to the other farms. And it's totally the same feed we use on all farms.
Introducing the farrowing pen, where we're using the compact feeder from Nedap. We are here with the newborns, where we're feeding 6 times, accurate whenever we want, adjustable from the settings. With the bigger pigs we feed 10 times, also adjustable whenever we want to get the most optimal amount of feed during the day. Everything the staff can control by the mobile phones and getting updated all the time. It's giving a huge advantage. It's a small amount that have a good balance between feed and water at the same time, and therefore giving the sows a high amount of feed and therefore a high amount of energy to produce milk for the small pigs. The compact feeder in the farrowing house help the sows maintain their body condition, and therefore they can produce a lot of milk. We have a high growth rate of our piglets in farrowing house, and therefore they weigh significant more at weaning compared to before. In the farrowing stables with the compact feeder we also have a very reduced feed waste, because we can feed them in small amounts with high amount of water to it, but also many times during the day. The sows, they eat all, they benefit for it, and the pigs in the end will be bigger. That helped us a lot in the weaner sections with big pigs, big healthy pigs that have a high growth rate, which give high efficiency and a very low medicine cost, because the pigs, they are healthy from they're born. We have chosen Nedap to have some high technology equipment to have the highest efficiency on the sow as possible. We have chosen to have Nedap all the way through, from when the maidens coming in to they became gilts, to they became sows, to the farrowing feeders, to have the same system all the way through, and therefore we can get the most optimal data and most efficient way our sows handle in the performance. Nedap equipment is very simple, it's very easy to handle, especially for the staff we have. But anyway, it's also a cloud system, and therefore as management you can see it from everywhere else you want. So no matter where you're standing, you can add into the Nedap system and therefore make management overview about your farm. It's easy and simple to look at. There are very few buttons at the equipment. There are very nice, well-working application. We started this farm up for a year ago. We had 100 staff. 2 weeks later, more or less all could handle it. So I think that's some of the easiest I have tried. Because it's a cloud system, therefore Nedap's people can have an overview about what kind of alarms or difficulties we will have. Therefore they can see it immediately, and the support is very fast, because they can get on it very quickly by the cloud system. Equal body condition all the way through, reducing cost for the feed, and in generally sows feeling better and animal welfare making the efficiency high. At this farm we start our feeding day at 10 o'clock in the evening, and therefore 80% of our sows has already eaten in electronic sow feeding when we arrive 8 o'clock in the morning.
We succeed very well with this design and layout, and that means now we will construct 2 farms more, and they will be total copy. We found this is working well, and we are very satisfied. So no doubt in the future, when we construct more sow farms, that will be